Hi guys, welcome back to another Daily Tarot card. These are your Daily Tarot cards for Wednesday, January 25th, 2023. Today we're pulling from the Alice in Wonderland Tarot cards. So we're starting off with the Wheel of Fortune, very reminiscent of last year. They're saying a stuck situation moving forward, but I feel like onward. I feel like this year was planting the seeds and how were you going to take these opportunities? You didn't miss any opportunities, so I feel like this opportunity was planting the seeds and now we're sowing, and it's like now this is going to bring in something else. This is the whole reason why this came into your life. For with us, I said to the kids, I'm like, last Chinese New Year we had dumplings. We got sunny not even a month later, you know? So it's just like these positive things that came in. Not even a month later, I got my job. So it's just like, all these positive turns, you know what I mean? And I feel like they were bringing them in, you know what I mean? It really changed the vibe of the home, for one, because this unconditional love is present, and he's like a forever puppy. It's so cute. Like, honest to God, it's just like constantly you have a puppy. Not in a bad way, but like, the playful energy. So I feel like with the Queen of Cups, I feel like, when they're showing like, these little babies, this could be your kids or people that you nurture in your life, could be nephews, nieces, they're saying grandkids. It's like, one lady was talking to Oprah on TikTok and she was sitting there saying like, your cup runneth over. She goes, you cannot pull from an empty cup. So sometimes we got to be selfish, and it's not even selfish, it's selfless. Sitting there and making sure that we get the rest and rejuvenation and taking care of ourselves so we can take better care of others. You know what I mean? That is our role. That is our destiny in this life, is to be a nurturer, a carer for other people. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's frustrating. I've had a cold. The kids, unfortunately, were under the weather. I had to fight their fevers all weekend, and it's just like now I'm just like, I'm done. You know what I mean? I just like finally got a good night's sleep. I'm just like, ugh, I needed it. We have the sun here, and I feel like it's like celebrating life for the sake of celebrating life. What do they always say about Mad Hatter? They don't understand why he's always throwing a birthday. Why is he always celebrating a tea party? Because he's celebrating life. He'd rather sit there and have unhappily birthdays, celebrate life, have these tea parties, and have a good time than sit there and live in the everyday bull hookie of everyday life, And I feel like, what they were showing is like, sometimes I'll sit there to my mom and she has the same idea in mind. I'm like, hey, if you're not busy this weekend, how about we go out for dinner? And she's like, yeah, that's a great idea. We all sit together. We have a good time. We have, and have a good meal together, and she loves that. She loves being with her grandkids. She loves, the good, we all love having the good food. So it's just like something fun to do together. And it's not, we don't have to have a date on the calendar to do it. It's just like, hey, you want to go out for dinner? We have the 8 of Flowers. I feel like this is like the 8 of Wands, something coming out of the blue. We've been getting this a lot. And I feel like it's just like something's coming out of the blue that's going to propel us forward. I feel like it's going to allow us to sit there and give from our cup with the 6 of Cups there. Let me just move this back a little bit more because they're only showing 4 there. But it is the 6 of Cups. So with the 6 of Cups, for me, I always think of astrology answers where you see the person giving to the other. And if you look behind them, they have this big cup behind them, this big silver cup. Underneath it is this strong, concrete pillar. And I feel like what you're giving from is a really strong foundation. I feel like you're able to give from this, and you're giving it because you're able to. Not because you have to. It's not written like, but the universe blesses you so many times fold because they know you have a giving heart. Yeah, we had to learn a lot of lessons like, how to give. Some people will take advantage until you're, even one guy on TikTok said it. If you cannot afford to lose that money, you cannot afford to freaking loan that person that money. You know what I mean? Some people, God bless you, you're in a good situation where you do lend. They're showing a situation between sisters that they know if they lend each other money, they'll always get it back. God bless you. I'm glad you have that kind of relationship. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, not everybody does. There's been time, places, and things that's happened. So if you are not able to financially afford to lose that money, you can't afford to loan someone money. Even Judge Judy says when she loans out money to family members, she's like, she never asks for it back because she's like, I'll never get it back, But that I feel like that's why the universe blesses her so much, because she knows she won't get it back, but she knows, what? God will bless me a million times fold, by helping them out. And that's not the reason why she does it, but she knows some way, somehow, God will bless her. We start off with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a celebration of change. Life isn't meant to be stagnant or constantly moving and evolving. Sometimes the tarot card represents a pivotal moment or unexpected event that changes the course of life. Embrace change with positive optimism. Trust that everything will work out just as it should. And I feel like a lot of us need to hear that right now. Trust that it will work out. Even myself, it's just like, they sat there, they brought in people from other war-torn countries, which rightfully so they should, you know what I mean? But as coming from someone that lives in a village that's trying to move to town, and there's hardly anything, like they're charging for a 3-bedroom basement apartment $1,500. I'm like, we do not live in Toronto. Like, what are you on? But it's just like, it's just like you have this idea, but I keep telling myself, somehow, some way, God will make it work out. You know what I mean? So it's just like, and again, I'm not saying nothing against them. Absolutely, they should be here. They don't need to be in places where they're getting bombed for no flipping reason. You know what I mean? So it's like, and it's like the war has nothing to do with the people. It's like you're killing people for no reason, because you have an agenda. It's like you two fucking have a duel. Face each other and have a duel. Why are you sitting there freaking bringing everybody else into it? So the Queen of Teacups represents a maternal, nurturing person, much like the Queen Oyster. Rather than giving strict, harsh orders, she tries to guide with the curious oysters with gentle compassion. You try that, but sometimes you have to rule with an iron fist. The tarot card comes as a sign to make sure you're treating others with empathy and understanding what they deserve. Understanding their empathy and understanding. I don't know. Anyway, but it's just like, every situation is different. I understand that, but I feel like what they're saying here is the reason that this is coming in is because they know as you are blessed, you will bless others. Yeah, children need to be nourished and everything else, but sometimes they need a kick in the butt as well. It's like, quit making excuses for bad behavior. So the sun, like the cherry glow on the sun, you're beaming with a sunny, happy glow. Be present, bask in the warmth of the joyful time. During tarot readings that searches for answers, but potentially outcome draws the sun, is a very strong sign of successful, positive results. Gather friends, put on a pot of tea, and spread this cheer. I love that. I feel like it's celebrating life, I feel like a lot of people run down things that they don't understand. Like, me and some of my girlfriends, and I, honest to God, I cannot wait to meet some of these ladies and gentlemen. It's like we collect dolls. I don't collect them anymore because, what happened, but it's like they still bring me a lot of joy. I miss customizing dolls and everything like that. It just brings me this joy. You know what I mean? I love fashion. I always have makeup. I always have, you know what I mean? Doing different hairstyles and stuff like that. It's just something I've always loved. And I feel like, you know what? Even though people don't understand it, it's like live life to the fullest. Live the life you want to live. People may not understand it and run you down for it, and that's fine. But that's on them. You don't understand it, it's not yours to understand. So, with the Eight of Flowers represents fast-paced change and flurry of activity. Things are happening quickly now. A new change of pace and feeling dizzying. Trying to go with the new flow and embrace the momentum. I know exactly, like with me, it's a shift change, and it's like, I'm kind of like about it because I do love who I work with. It's just, I know the day is going to go much faster now. You know what I mean? I don't mind it because it's like, if I want to sleep in, I can sleep in on my shift that I'm now. If I want to sit there and stay up later, it's like, I feel like I have more time to play with when I'm on night shift. Day shift, I feel like I'm always like, quick. It's like, you sit there and finish work, and before you blink your eye, it's time to go to bed. So with the Six of Teacups, what makes you feel feel as happy as sweet little Danish in a flower field, or a cherry as the Mad Hatter hosts a merry tea party? Six of Cups advises you to reconnect with the simple things in life that bring you joy. Go outside to enjoy the warm feeling of the sunshine on your face, or call on old friends to reminisce and laugh. I feel like this is, for me, the Six of Cups is given to others. And I feel like that's why that Queen of Teacups is right there. I feel like they're representing you, and it's like you understand, you know, you may not agree with all situations and scenarios or who you're helping out with, but it's like they were put in your life for a reason. You're part of each other. Maybe you're the reason for their glow up. Who knows? But I feel like it's like you're that type of person that listens to the universe, and it's just like, you know, you help others, not because you expect things back in return from the universe, from Yeshua Yahweh. It's because you do it because you know that's what makes Yahweh happy. You know, makes the universe happy. Whomever you believe in. It's like that's what makes them happy. It's to see you when they bless you with blessings, you bless others upon with those blessings. Because that's who your heart is. That's why you see these cycles in life where you're blessed time and time and time again. Because they know as they bless you, you bless others. You know what I mean? But don't be someone that is walked all over and used, you know, and the only time people sniff around, which is most of the time, you know, when you have something to give, you know? So it's like make sure your cup is full before you start giving it to others. You know, nurture yourself, bask in the sun. This crown energy is very strong here, leveling up here, you know. It'll be exciting to see what happens with others, you know, but keep propelling forward, keep marching forward. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Wednesday, January 25th, 2023. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card.